How to stop feeling empty. Listen, right now it's easy to feel that way because it's the beginning of spring. We're deprived of nutrients. And so the first thing I would do is check if you're eating the right stuff. Like, are you eating 5 fruits and vegetables a day? Ask yourself that. If not, start doing it. Are you eating dark leafy greens? If not, start doing it. You can grow them. You can grow microgreens from the fastest, cheapest ones are flax seeds. Just look up a video online. They grow in within 3 days, they will grow and you can eat them because microgreens are expensive. And if you can't stomach something like that, you can buy chlorella and spirulina in tablet form. So I would check that and take a general multivitamin if you're feeling off, you know. If you do that for 22 days and nothing changes, provided that you're drinking enough water and laying off caffeine and sugar, which are the worst things for the brain, then we have something psychological going on. So in that case, the emptiness has a reason with psychology, with psychiatry. It's not entirely in the physical. So you have to make sure that you know what you're living for. You need to know what your goal is, because that is going to give you motivation on a daily basis when it's difficult to get out of bed and we forget because we get bogged down by routine, which is normal. We're humans. But if you know your goal and you keep it in mind, and it's important to visualize your goals, it's important to have to actually curate your surroundings to your goals. Like if you want to be healthy, it's a good idea to have bananas and oranges on your countertop and not cookies and waffles. Okay, so if you know your goal, you curate your environment to serve your goal, and your free time should be allocated towards that goal. If that goal is too big, it's an elephant that stresses you out. By the way, just because you're doing something you love doesn't mean you can't burn out, doesn't mean it's not painful, doesn't mean it's not hard. You can hate the steps that are going to take you to the goal. So break that elephant down into digestible steps. And every day, you don't have to take a huge leap towards the goal. The breakdown will help you take chunks that you can work with. So if you know your goal, you curate your environment, you have visual clues around your house for the goal. You have motivational quotes that have to do with your goal. If it's a money sum, I had a big poster that I painted myself that just said $5,000 because I was in debt. Now I wanted to get out of debt and have the emergency fund of $5,000. And I just had it for years until I got there, So that's if you know your goal. If you don't know your goal, what you do is you have to do the work to find what that's going to be. But that cannot be like a personal goal that can change and stuff like that. It has to be something a little bigger and a little outside of yourself, because that's what's going to give you purpose and true happiness. Because we feel like the selfish goals are going to make us happy, but they never do. Like the cars, the things, the material stuff, even the house. Like a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to buy a house, which is nearly impossible now, and then I'm going to be happy. And go and look up how many YouTube videos are I regret buying a house. Go. Like you will be shocked. So when I'm talking about a goal, it has to be something nobler and bigger than you, that is always going to be a problem, that is always going to be, you're that passionate about it that you're going to get out of bed. Something that in your core makes you mad, makes you want to cuss, makes you want to move mountains. It has to be something like that. You have to do the work. I don't know what that is for you. For me, it's innocence, protection of innocence, have to do with pets, have to do with people suffering from horrible governments, wars, have to do with children, the innocence of the world. I want to protect them. That's a natural inclination for me. Crimes against the innocent make me crazy. So I know that if I am sick or down or depressed, it doesn't matter. It's gonna get me out of bed because I am pissed, because rage goes through my body when I see stuff like that. I wanna go and do volunteer thing here, go volunteer there, and I can live through the week and know that Sunday I'm going to go and volunteer, and I know that a concrete thing is gonna change for that group that I care about. I know it, that I have made a difference. That's what makes me happy. So I found my goal. You have to go and search for it. How you can search for it is have quiet days where you turn off your phone, turn off external communication besides emergencies, obviously, and you listen to yourself and you watch yourself. And on the days when you're not quiet, you watch what resonates in your body with a passion. That is going to be the area where your goal is gonna like swim. And one day you're gonna catch it and you're gonna be like, that's it. And then it's okay to feel empty because times are rough, because you're tired, burnt out. We're not the Kardashians. We can't jump on a plane and go lie down on the beach for 3 days if we feel like it. Because that's the difference, because we know that's not going to happen in the near future. And we don't have anything to look up to because we're always in this rut. So you need to have something bigger than you that is going to give you that push to be outside of normal human capacity. I want you to be a superhero because it's possible, because we know enough science now to live longer, to not be sick. David Sinclair is working day and night on epigenetics so you and I can look 27 at 40. We know that the science is there. You just have to do the shit, and you will do it when you know why you're doing it. That's my 2 cents.